Yo, what's up, you fucking dingbats? Welcome to Outside with Gorilla Nems, the only podcast that's not a podcast. Give us the respect and the admiration of being called a fucking show, because that's what the fuck we are. We ain't no fucking podcast. We don't entertain you like the rest of these bums do. We're way more entertaining with no guests, and we're chilling. Right now, what's the weather like, CB?
It's fucking hell. 88 degrees, sunny, no clouds, but 10% humidity. It feels like hell. 95, sunny, sweaty.
Now look, you might see me with the little boo-boo fan. You know what I'm saying? But this is just for right now, because I've come to the conclusion that I cannot walk around this summer with a fan.
Why?
Because they're for three types of people. Fans.
Who?
You gotta be fat, which I am.
Check.
You also have to be a fat woman or a fat homosexual.
Check.
So that's why you got the fan.
For a man of my stature,
just keep it.
You have to. Come on.
I gotta pass it back off to Christian.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
If
yes.
that shit dies, I'm going home.
She's gonna pass out.
Bible.
I'm
I'm gonna pass out.
Now, shouts to Monster
Five.
Energy. We drink our monsters here with our pinky up.
Yeah.
That's some good monsters.
Go like that.
Monster.
That's some good monster right there.
That's some good monster.
That's some good monster right
Monster drinking a monster.
Now listen, we haven't seen you guys in a long time. The Patreon, what's up, Patreonies? Shouts to y'all. Y'all got a bunch of messages today. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
We've done a lot. Damn, see him smiling right at you, boss?
It's the fan.
That's the fan.
It happens. Sometimes it happens.
So we got a lot of ground to cover here.
Sorry.
Run! 300 milli sighting.
Yep.
She walked that way, then she came back. So where you guys want to start it off? Set it off on your left, y'all.
I don't even remember where we left off.
Set it off.
Yeah, it's been.
Well, I know.
Where did we leave off?
I gotta explain to people my meeting with the mayor. So that's how long we haven't been here.
Damn.
And that was a long time ago.
Yeah, definitely over a month.
Word.
So, yeah, he should be on this podcast. He told me at the end of May he wanted to come on the podcast.
Oh, he was front.
You didn't hit him up?
Nah, I just didn't hit him.
I hit him.
Now, beforehand, Live Action said he would not be a part of the podcast or the show
Yeah.
if Mayor Eric Adams came.
Why?
I don't know. He has his own feelings for it.
Why not?
No. He just whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So basically, somebody
Stop
reached out to
smoking.
me and said, "Yo, Eric Adams wants to meet with you." So I said, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down. What up, my guy?" I said, "Yeah, I'm down." You know what I'm saying? So it was like, "Where do you want to meet with him at?" Oh no, I said, "Where does he want to meet?" They said, 11 p.m. at this place. I looked it up. It's a hookah bar in Sheepshead Bay. Off rip, I said,
He's corrupt.
I said I'll fuck with him just because of that. Right?
11 p.m.
Now,
Both corrupt.
We're both corrupt.
I said, dope. I go there. He's not there yet. Me and Pops go. Right? We scope out the scene, sit in the car for a good 10 minutes, scoping it out. Finally going, yo, I'm here to meet Eric Adams. They bring me to a back table with a couple guys. They said, yo, he's not here yet. He'll be here in like 10 minutes. What hookah flavor do you want? So I said, yo, give me whatever hour. I get there, the mayor comes in. Bro, it's like hanging out with one of us.
He gave you a pound?
He gave me a pound.
Wait, did he give
Nah, the dap.
Dap.
Oh, he fist pumped him.
Facts.
The dap.
Dap.
Nah, he gave the dap.
Dapper Dan.
Oh, he
What up?
dapped him.
Good.
Yup. Then he proceeds.
Definitely
I don't want to
corrupt.
blow it up, but I think proceeds to order a batch of chicken wings.
Okay. Thought you was gonna say he was rolling up.
He said he was vegan though. Remember, he was fronting like he was vegan.
Oh, he was
Oh,
fabricating
shit.
information.
So he got.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
Yeah,
okay, okay.
Mutual suspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Don't compare me.
Man.
Hour-long conversation. I'm like, yo, why did you want to meet? So he goes, yo, I saw you somewhere online. I guess I was on a podcast. Damn, I forgot the Heineken and Esso. I was on their podcast and they asked me, yo, any advice? I said, yeah, don't take advice. Then we started talking about Eric Adams. I said, look, perfect example how to not take advice. Because if he would have took advice and resigned when everybody told him to, he would have been out on a mayor job. But he said, no, fuck that. And he got pardoned of all charges, and now he gets to stay the mayor. So I said, yo, ladies, if you see Eric Adams suck his dick, he seen that.
So I
and
got a
was
link
like, yo,
with
I
him.
fuck with him. I want to meet with him. Then proceeds to tell me, yo, I got some bars for all my political enemies, but I can't say it. So I want you. I said, give me the list, homie. I'm shooting everybody. I don't care. He said, I also like your podcast. I want to come through on the podcast.
Oh shit.
And then we just chilled just like this and talked for like an hour about
Nothing.
Nothing.
everything
Chilling.
and nothing
Yeah.
at the same
He's a
time.
regular New York scumbag.
Just like us.
Facts.
And that's why I fucked him. Now, I don't pay attention to politics like that. I fuck with who I fuck with, whether they Democrat, Republican, left wing, right wing. If they talking like, if I feel like they saying shit that I fuck with, then I fuck with. I don't really vote like that. So just being so we take a picture.
What my friend said.
There's people go, no mayor, put the hookah down. He said, nah, I want them to see how I really am. He's smoking the hookah. I post a picture the next day, shit goes viral. Mad people in my comments, yo, this guy's a scumbag. The only mayor we acknowledge is Gorilla Nems. So I'm like, damn, this guy's really. So I asked him that, but I didn't pay it. I was like, yo, they're not. He was like, yo, people gonna comment regardless, man.
Yeah.
We don't pay attention to that. We do what we do.
Yeah, he knew it.
I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his business dealings. I didn't get into it. You know what I'm saying?
You met the person.
I met the person, not the
Right.
politician.
Right.
One funny thing that was hilarious though is we're talking about Instagram and TikTok, right? So Paz is like, yeah, my algorithm's all midgets. I was like, yeah, my algorithm's all fighting. The mayor goes, my algorithm's all fat asses.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this guy's the man.
And he was drinking Sambuca or some shit, so he was tuned up.
Yeah, fat.
Yeah, he started feeling like,
So,
Yeah, that's hilarious.
you know, everybody talk. Listen, the main thing I wanted to meet up with him for, with Paz, is to talk about what he's going through with sanitation and nicers. It's all about who you know and friends. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless of how I feel about his politics or anything, look, is it a coincidence that the shit is getting done now? The sidewalk? No.
That's
Sometimes you gotta meet with all types of people to get shit done that you want in your favor. And that's what it is, man. I don't give a fuck about no politics. I give a fuck about, yo, I'm meeting with the fucking mayor. When I left there, it also made me realize, like, yo, I don't got no time to beef with nondescripts or people that ain't on my level. I'm out here doing fucking dinners with the mayor. Why would I pay attention to somebody hating that don't even got a vehicle? They can't even get a meeting with their own mother.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it put a lot of things in perspective. Went from homeless, drug addict, this, to now having hookah meetings with the fucking mayor.
Word.
And Turns out he was a solid individual. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, we don't pay, we met the person, not the politician. So I think that shit was dope. So now that's out the way.
Mayor to mayor.
Mayor to mayor.
Oh, it's my guy right here. He's not with his family. Let's see if he say what up.
Nah, he closed his eyes.
Oh my God.
He said no. He said no.
He closed his eyes.
Nobody.
He closed his eyes.
Past them, so we pretend
Oh,
I'm
you know
on
what's
the phone.
funny? We shoot maybe months apart.
Yeah.
And we get the same characters walking by.
Every
It's a
single
fucking
time.
simulation.
Yeah, right.
My kids used to play hide and seek. They used to play hide and seek like that. They used to just be like this, and I gotta act like I don't see him. Oh, I wonder where's Aiden. Fuck out of
What we
here.
did this weekend?
Yo, we did the most. That's what we did. Festival, parades, comedy shows, radio. I'm just thinking, like, damn, we spend that long.
Let's talk about this weekend. The Puerto Rican weekend. So lately we go to the fucking festival. The festival for non-New Yorkers is in Harlem, right? They shut down about 10 to 20 blocks of 3rd Avenue in Harlem. They have 3 different stages, just all mad Puerto Ricans throughout the city, just walking around, chilling, mad snakes.
Fast.
Word, what is it with Puerto Ricans and fucking snakes?
Dang.
When it's hot out, you
I seen a meme that says, yo, you know summer's here when you see the Puerto Ricans out with snakes around their neck.
Pythons.
Yeah.
And this is way before Pride
Somebody
Month.
just walked past with a snake in their hand.
This is
Yeah,
way,
I saw that. I
yeah,
saw
way,
that.
way before Pride
Summer's
Month.
here.
The Puerto Rican parade was going and the festival. Just so I don't
Just
want
to
people.
clarify
Yeah,
that
there's no correlation.
So this year,
Happy
so
Pride.
this year we fucking, we were with Monster. Monster had a little activation at the festival. So we get there early, like 12, 1 o'clock. It's pouring rain.
Torrential though, it was bad.
Like a big downpour. Fast forward to like 3 o'clock, it lets up a little. I'm saying, yo, we gotta walk around and touch the people.
Nah, but even before that, people was dancing. The Puerto Rican people do not
the
care.
rain.
They don't care. And I love that.
There was that old lady, too, dancing in the rain. She had an oxygen tank.
Yeah,
A
fact.
lady with an oxygen tank with the oxygen on her back like a book bag.
Old people, young people, men, women, dancing in the fucking pouring rain. That was fire.
That was beautiful.
So we walk around. I like to walk around the festival, touch the people, pause, and just vibe with the fucking city. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we walk around, everybody, Nems. Yo, some people pause. Live action, yo. It was just a great fucking time.
Nobody was
Right.
saying my name. Is that what you're saying?
A couple.
Yeah. Everybody was like, oh, it's the guys from the pod. So what happened? What you was doing?
I said,
Talk to the camera.
I said, CB.
Through your voice.
Yeah, I disguised my voice, CB, and she did the WB frog mouth. And I said, get the fuck out of here, goofy. Ain't nobody looking for you. Yo, she got so mad. She was like,
How she turned around? Did she turn around like?
yeah, like Zoolander. Fact, she thought it was somebody else. She said,
Hello, my
CB.
baby.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna meet you.
Yeah.
We're walking through mad big crowds.
Yeah.
CB.
and I said, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody calling you. Yo, she got so mad. She said, Bible, over 100 people were calling me. Hundreds of
Over
people.
100 Boricuas.
So
Oh,
we was together
man.
with you this whole time. Ain't nobody fucking.
Yeah, I was standing right next to you. No, you weren't even there. My nigga, we was together the whole fucking day.
Shoulder to shoulder.
There was a few people. Though.
There was a few people.
They were like, yo, I really
Bible.
like what you do. I love
That
you
shit
on
went
the
from
pod.
100 to a few.
Yeah.
It was a few hundred.
A few hundred.
I'm gonna hit Stro and see if he got that on camera.
That was the...
He probably
Bro,
does.
towards the...
I literally went home that night and I was just sitting there. I'm like, what? This nigga's so stupid. I was just dying. And I'm like, yo, that was a good one.
She told me that later on. She was like...
Your voice is
she,
I can't even
diabolical.
hold you.
she was like, who the fuck thinks of that? Who thinks of shit like that? CB. She really thought it was somebody else.
Nah, cause I'm gonna keep it real. Like I said this before on the podcast. Chrissy been fucking chasing around celebrities since she's a little girl. Like a paparazzi before TMZ.
I did paparazzi.
Like she would wait at hotels.
Really?
Yeah,
Like you know when
was-
a celebrity comes like fucking Bad Bunny or something, they come out, man. People are waiting outside. Ah! That used to be Chrissy.
Did you make bread off that?
Yeah.
She would know where they was at.
How do you know?
I used to work in I used to go to college, John Jay, and right over there's like the Trump, the Mandarin Oriental, Ritz, all that. And one day I was just walking and I saw some guy smoking, this tall black guy, and he was waiting outside with a camera. And then I just started talking to him. And then during my breaks at college, I would just go and meet up with him, smoke, and go chase celebrities, like literally on my
So
breaks.
now that she's
Celebrity chaser.
a fucking
Dick
Z-list
chaser.
celebrity,
Z-list.
you know what I'm saying? Now she gets hyped. TV.
I don't get hyped. That's like
That means now people are chasing you, baby.
Yeah,
No, now that's cool. That's a
Yeah,
cool
that's
thing.
fire.
yeah.
Full
Yeah.
circle.
It is full
She
circle.
thinks it's gonna turn to something else.
I'm waiting. I'm like,
Yeah, she's like fucking double dutch.
See the
Double
last
dutching.
episode, miscommunication.
yes.
We're trying to
Shows
communicate.
the strength
I
of
love
our
that.
fucking bond. You heard?
Word.
And,
Yeah.
Like we go through shit. You can't break up a family.
At all.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
There's the band of brothers here.
Facts. Everybody except 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man.
Rey Mysterio.
Why am I
Fucking
not
mysterious?
Yeah. Exactly.
Why am I? Hey, man. Nah, but fucking. So after that, Sunday was the actual parade.
I was
I've
legendary.
never been in the parade.
Me neither.
So this is our first time we was in the parade. Now Tony Touch is a veteran. He said the first time he went on the float was in 1996.
That's crazy.
So we tell him, yo, they said be there by 12, so I'm gonna get there like 11. He goes, 12? He said, oh, that means we on 48th Street? Yeah, we ain't going out till like 3, 4 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, no way. This nigga don't know what he's talking about.
He was spot on.
He was spot on. We got there at 12, stood on the float for 3 fucking hours.
He was in the bar having beers. He already
Yeah,
knew.
facts. Came up,
Standing for 3 hours is treacherous.
Yo, when I tell you, Mex couldn't do it. Mex went back to his car and said, let's go. When I tell you though, that shit is like some shit I'm gonna remember forever. That shit was packed.
Word.
It was me, live action, CB, Paz, and Chicano, the little Mexican, that
Yeah.
Mex bring. Yo, my
Stro.
manager Mex rolls with man undesirables, bro. Because he's always with an undesirable.
That's fucked up.
Always. I think he does that on purpose to annoy me. Or, I don't know. I don't know
Maybe
why.
that's how he found us.
Yeah, fact. He ain't find me. I found him.
Okay.
Lost without it.
That's like his entertainment. His entertainment is
Yeah,
weird.
but what
like
about
weird.
the dude you videoed at the parade? Then later on that day, I sent you the video.
Of him getting beat up? Yeah, I just
Nah, he
posted
got
that-
washed?
I posted that today on the Don't Ever Disrespect Me Vids page.
That's crazy you posted that because I was looking at him from the float like, this kid is out of his mind.
Ginger kid moving through the crowd, like harassing different girls.
Yeah, and he had his,
Not like, fuck me, just like I
Like
don't
in, the,
know.
in
Yeah.
their face.
and his mouth was open. His mouth was like open like,
Yeah, I filmed him, and then later Hubert sent me a thing of him getting beat up at the parade.
on the route though. He was like
Everybody's face.
in the
Expect.
parade getting beat up, like the route, not in the crowd.
Yeah, so we started at 48th Street, came out on 6th Avenue, went down 6th Ave, and ended on 82nd Street. So
83rd.
48th to 82nd. So now we're turning off 6th. I'm like, all right, parade's over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go, man. Yeah.
That crowd was lit, by the way. Yeah, there you go.
So 48th to 82nd.
83rd.
Now I'm like, 83rd. Now I'm like, all right, the float's gonna take us back to 48th, right?
Negative.
Yeah.
I said, no, we gotta, he's like, I'm taking the Uber.
I said, nah. They made us get off the float at 82nd or 83rd, and I'm like, I'm not walking back. Are you fucking crazy?
40 New York City blocks?
Yeah, bro. And like, they could do it because nobody's bothering them. Me, I gotta stop every block.
You're gonna get stopped for
take
40
pictures.
blocks.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 40 blocks of pictures.
Even if it's 3 pictures on every block, that's 120 stops.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
flicks.
I'm already picked out. But
Yeah.
me, I don't deny people pictures. People want a picture, I always take it. So I'm not gonna deny nobody,
It's like Clyde Frazier.
but it does get a lot sometimes. When I'm in spots like that, like the festival, shit, sometimes we trying to get something to eat or I'm tired. You know, I'm fat. My back be fucking hurting. walking up, standing for 5-6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to get to the car and sit in my massage chairs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Be nice.
Amen.
So, whatever.
We beat them back.
It was
though.
some legendary shit though. They
Facts.
walked and
I
got
felt-
there faster than us. Mex and Tony touched
Traffic
the car.
had to be crazy.
I felt like a rock star on that float. Thank you. No lie.
That shit was
It
fire.
was girls like waving, like showing tits, licking their lips. I was like, what
I
the
didn't see
fuck
no
is this?
girl show tits.
No
Yo,
tits.
are you kidding me?
Are you kidding
Are
me?
you kidding me?
Nice
Literally.
tits or
Nah,
They
Chrissy
didn't take
was
them
turning out a lot.
Nah, it
of
was
great
girls going like that. I saw that.
Did you just hear? They
She didn't take them out.
What are you talking
Like
about?
this. I'm not gonna do it, but they were like,
You
yeah, like
just said
grab
they
the
were showing tits.
Yeah, like I'm not
Showing tits is pulling your tits out.
No, you can
Yeah.
still show tits inside of a shirt.
No, you can't.
Cleavage.
yeah, but cleavage is everywhere.
Yeah.
Where?
Nah, Chrissy was turning a lot of straight girls out that day.
How do you know their sexual orientation?
What's up, my
Oh,
love?
they buy.
All right, bro.
They
You
buy.
good?
Sons of everybody.
Yeah, everybody good.
They buy.
Grab-
They buy. How do you know if they're bi or what?
Because they had cleavage.
They have Puerto Rican pride
Cleavage. How do you know if
flags.
they're bi from cleavage?
Because
They have some bisexual titties.
Because after they see Chrissy, it's like, ah.
Chrissy's a punk though. She was just going like this to
Yeah,
them.
she was like
Yeah,
scared. She was like,
Simp.
Talk mad
It
shit.
ain't easy.
Yo,
Yo.
Chrissy, did you get married in that time?
No, I did not get married.
Let me
Why
see
do you
it.
have a wedding ring on?
I don't have
She
no
got
wedding.
the-
Oh, she's
Crazy 'cause there's a deadline too. That's crazy.
yeah.
She trying to finesse it up,
She
Sal.
said, I don't have.
Nah, yo, she got married for 3 days. The day of the parade, she got a divorce.
That's true.
You know what that's called? Nightmare.
Lesbian shit.
No, it wasn't. That was the week before.
Forced the divorce?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Because you were with us?
It doesn't even matter anymore.
It doesn't even
It's
matter.
always. It's just
Saw her
bad.
Doesn't
mouth.
even matter this week.
You saw her
It
mouth?
doesn't even matter this week.
This week.
You saw her mouth? Doesn't even matter anymore.
Pride month.
Shows
Wow.
to show you, like, yo, there's always edit points at some point while we do this podcast, but we chose to show you guys us bickering back and forth. Why? To show what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no
Do that
other
shit with an Insta camera.
It's a stronger
Yeah.
bond.
We do this shit at the festival. We do it on the block. We do it at Nems' crib. We do that shit everywhere. We just.
So I want to just say that to say this. If you feel like because we were ganging up on Chrissy that you could, you're sadly mistaken and the joke's on you.
Nice.
Because if you see us all together and you try to act a certain way with any one of us, thinking you're gonna gain points with the rest of us, that definitely will not happen.
Wrong answer.
Cut your own throat.
Now, Haas got the plug with fire sticks.
That was a good hookup.
He got me who got it? Yo, you know what's crazy? Chrissy had the plug with the fire sticks.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, my man got them. It's $400.
That's
Damn.
what he was charging in
I said
LA.
$400.
Just to ship it and everything.
And
You
the fire
shitting me?
and the fire stick costs
It's a lot of
$20.
movies.
That's crazy.
Haas,
Could have went to the
I'm
movies
tight.
200 times.
I paid
Haas's
that.
plug got me. I got a fire stick for $100.
Shout out my man, Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yo!
Yeah, that's not his real name.
They don't know him. They
My
don't
man,
know.
baby.
That's not his real name.
That's my man, baby.
But shout out to my man, baby.
Nene.
Nah, so look. That's $100 I ever spent.
You got another one.
I need
I
one.
bought 2 of them,
Yeah.
right?
But then you sent me that article. What it said?
What did it say?
It's illegal if they catch you with the fire stick every time you use it or some shit. I was like,
How
oh.
did they know though?
Your IP address.
Yo, if they're that petty? No, but the dude said using a fire stick, you could be charged with a misdemeanor. That's what?
Misdemeanor.
Fuck out of here.
They're gonna slap you on the wrist. Misdemeanor.
Give me that. Give me that. Happily. No, so I bring it up to bring this. So I'm like, as soon as I got it, the first weekend I got it, I stayed home the whole weekend watching every single movie that I missed in 2025.
You burned it out.
Right? I'm fully caught up
You
with
finished the fire
with
stick.
all the shits, right? But it's just like the VHS shits back in the day. Some of them, wow, clear copies.
Yeah, you gotta wait a few
Like
days.
you're watching it on DVD, crystal clear. Then I get to this movie, The Amateur. Right? Good movie. As soon as it turns on, I'm like, What is this guy fucking in the movie theater filming this? Like back in the day?
It's Ange.
What's up, baby? Long time.
Ange shot it. Blurry.
Huh? What?
Huh? Idiot. I don't have a gun.
So, that's crazy. Making pimping your kids out like that is crazy, man.
She a hustler.
And
How to
the
get money
father
young.
tried to cheat me. I don't know him from home. No, long time no see. Yeah. Then the kids, yeah, you wanna buy snacks? That's crazy. That's child labor.
That is
This nigga right
Fuck
here.
it,
Yo,
fuck
what's
the
fucking
police.
good, nigga?
child services.
Oh, what's up, bro? Never disrespect me.
Yo. So this guy, the amateur, turned on the fucking amateur. Throughout the movie, you can hear the fucking guy eating popcorn.
Yeah, facts.
So at one point, to watch that movie, I went to my mother's house.
Excuse me,
And I'm
King.
like, yo,
I respect what you do, though, Bob. If you don't mind. Thank you.
what up, man?
How you doing? I look like what? You look like a... So I would respect them, bro.
So I'm fucking.
The amateur. The amateur. The
So I
amateur.
bring it to my mom's crib. I'm like, yo, mom, let me take you to the movies. Let's watch some movies. So we watch that. Yo, that movie had us dying laughing. It wasn't a funny movie. Just the fact that every 5-10 minutes, like, oh, he's eating popcorn now. Then he's opening a bottle. Oh, he's eating goobers now. Oh, this guy got some fucking some sour patch kids. I'm like, yo, this was just like
Yo.
back in the day.
I have a brother. I don't know if y'all know that.
Now we know. I don't think it's that. So let's go.
But listen, my brother has a fire stick that's hacked. And we was watching the movie and the dude stood up and said, yo, watch this shit.
Nah.
Yeah, he must be like recording them shits to get the best quality every
Yeah.
time.
Yo, I put Final Destination on with my kids. I'm like, yo, come check it out. And I thought it was a good copy. They was like, yo, you an old head, dad. That's terrible. To them, it was terrible.
720p.
It was like Ange recorded it. Ange was like that.
The dude stood up and said, yo, watch this shit. And then sat back down. I said, what the fuck?
Yo, fucking,
Fire stick.
Fire stick.
Burned
not
it
the
out.
fire stick. You, 6.
What up?
Mysterious.
We're at episode 58. We still know nothing about this man. We just found out he had a fucking dog.
Because we did a challenge.
When we did
That's
that
the only
challenge.
reason why we know.
Oh,
All the snakes.
Coney Island.
It's officially summer. Nah, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it.
Yo, Nems. Yo, Nems, what up? Chill, son.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I was good. I was really
He said, all
I
right.
waiting for the AO, man. What happened?
Yo, name him that. Name him
Yo,
Ayo.
I'm naming my snake after Nems, B.
Name him
Hey,
I'm
yo.
gonna name him Ayo.
Put it on him.
I own them.
I just got him just now. I'm dead ass. He's from Coney Island, and I
So
don't
he
know
might
if he
bite
ate.
you.
Yeah, I don't know. No, never mind.
Yeah,
I
nah,
don't
he-
touch him
he-
though. You don't trust him. Look, guys, I'm holding this.
Yo, she trying to jerk the snake off.
She said, look, guys.
Guys, he's
I'm
good.
back.
He's good.
Give it to Hubert.
Touch it.
Nah, Hubert's, he's official. Hubert said, yo, he's a male, 26 years old.
I could squeeze the shit.
He is from Coney.
You gotta watch it. They shit from right over here.
Yeah, he just
Yo, he just rubbed his
I had
butt.
to change my shirt.
Nigga, Hubert just rubbed his
I'm
ass.
naming him Ayo though.
Alright, bro.
He was at the parade Saturday with mad snakes.
Word.
Yeah. And the kid with the birds and all that was
Having
there.
multiple snakes is crazy.
He got fucking.
Yo, you seen that
Yeah,
one that
say
they
it.
had?
He got a big snake.
They had to carry.
he was gonna say he touched the shades first.
Oh, what are you doing? Yo, so we don't know nothing about 6. We just found out he had a fucking dog. 58 episode. Yo,
Are we at 58?
yeah. Yo, we talked about. I even talk about my mother's dog on here. Paz talks about his dog. She talks about Thor. Hubert even talked about his son's dog.
Not even his old fucking
Hello?
Chihuahua he had.
And this guy never once talked about, even mentioned the dog.
I just talked about my dog last episode.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you didn't.
Didn't we talk about our dogs last episode?
Yeah, because we did. That's the last episode, 57 episodes.
It just took 57
We don't-
episodes to get there.
Yo, we didn't even know he had a dog, bro.
This
What's
shit
the
look
dog's name? What's the dog's name?
Aurora.
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 That's why.
Aurora.
That's why he fucking.
Aurora.
Aurora, sit. Aurora.
Who named the dog?
I did.
Man, for real? Not the kids?
Nah, no, she's probably older than Chrissy.
Probably a dog years.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll just go around talking about my dog on shows.
Nah, but this man
We're a
had
show.
brother.
We're a
I didn't
show.
even know you had a brother.
We're a show.
We found out episode 58, he got a
We
brother.
found out episode 58, he got a brother.
We thought
You got
he was
a
the only
sister?
kid.
I got two sisters.
What?
See, this is why, look, I invited y'all to Bushwick and y'all see my family. And I said, yo, these are
Your brother wasn't
some
there.
family members.
Your brother
I
wasn't
think
there.
my sister was there.
Yeah,
I
sister
told
was
Nems,
there.
I said, yo, this is one sister. He said, you got a sister? I said, yeah, but I have two sisters and a brother. He said, oh, that's
Nah, I met both your sisters, but I didn't know you had a brother. One of
Nah,
your
you didn't
sisters, yeah, she helped
yeah,
me.
yeah, that's
She
right.
helped me in the hospital,
my
facts.
son.
I ain't gonna lie. But
Not
I
the
ain't.
6 to Dawn family show or pet show. It's the fucking Outside with Gorilla Nems show.
58
Where's the
episodes,
cultural,
We talk about different things, bro.
where's the context?
It takes them a little time to open up.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a new. Yo, that's how long it's been. There's a new gorilla truck on the streets.
Damn, retired the gorilla truck.
I retired the gorilla truck, the camo Denali. I got a brand new. That my truck?
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
And go see if that's my truck.
They probably towing that shit.
Can you see if it's my truck too?
Hold up.
You would know if it's yours, Chris.
That's your truck on the corner now?
Nah,
Nah. I don't see the lights going on.
that's Uber shit.
Nah, that ain't my shit. Could be though. Somebody
Is
probably
it?
reached to the rim.
It's definitely not mine.
I don't think so. I'll go over there.
Here, here's my keys just in case.
Take everybody's keys.
Yeah, right?
Recorded blurrily.
You know that you drove.
Blurry.
Drive?
Yeah. I got I was a garbage man. I got a commercial license. What are you talking
Yo,
about?
so fucking you got the Cadillac Escalade IQ. I love that shit. Best. I love that truck. Why was I bringing that up? Oh, the fucking day I got the Escalade, I take it out the dealership. I'm driving in the city, right? Somebody's bike. What's going on over there? Oh, I'm fucking driving in the city. Somebody, you know, they got the bike lanes. I look to the left of me. The girl riding the bike as fast as my truck. You know, in the city you don't go that fast. Singing. Like singing some 70s shit, some soul dance. I was like, oh shit. At the window, I said, yeah, sing it, girl. Look to the side of me. It was a whole man.
Nah.
Oh,
Strike
man.
four.
Yo, he kept that to himself. He kept that to himself.
I spot him. You got him.
What the
I was like,
fuck?
what the? I was like, look, even when I'm trying to be nice,
You're not even being
the
creepy.
fucking shit works against me.
Where were you?
I was
Spot
in
him, I
fucking
got
Chelsea, probably.
Chelsea.
He was pretty?
You had a fat
Had
ass.
titties and everything.
Nah.
Nah.
Facts.
Nah.
That's crazy.
That's fire.
Ass.
Ass.
Ass, ass.
It was standing up on the bike?
I don't.
Sing it, girl.
It's been so long that I don't even remember.
You should have said like this when you drove by. Ass.
Now, on a serious note, the other day, somebody DM'd me on Instagram. I guess a girl
Oh, I'm sorry.
that I was in fucking pre-K with. So I was
She
on.
remembered
How
you
she
from
remember?
pre-K?
She sent me our class photos
Oh shit.
from pre-K right over there, Roberta Bright.
That's like Facebook shit.
Yeah.
So she was like, yo, is this you? I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, which one is you? Showed me, whatever. Text my mother the picture. And she goes, yo, remember this? Remember this? Whatever, we're talking about when I was little. Now, I've said at 4, my father passed away. So My father died of aplastic anemia through complications of having HIV, right? So, my mother told me, she said, yo, you remember, she said, when you went to Roberta Bright, I had to send them a letter, because in the 80s, AIDS was a death sentence, right? So in the 80s, like everybody thought like if you touch somebody,
Yeah, you get
like you
AIDS.
catch
Like COVID when it first came out.
100%.
Fact.
Worse.
right? So they thought that, you know, they found, they must have heard through somebody that fucking my father had it. Thank God me and my mother never had it. But she had to go to Roberta Bright, my pre-K, with a letter stating that I don't have AIDS
Wow.
Pre-K.
in pre-K.
That's how scary it was back then.
And it just, you always look at your parents as your heroes and just look at your parents as more than human, right? And that made me just look back at, imagine living in that time and how embarrassing that was.
I was gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying? To my mother, to my father, because it was either you was a homo or you was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's good as boy.
My
So
mom.
that shit was just like, it made me just have to really look back and think of shit and just put things in perspective of how much my mother went through, my father, even my father. I'm older than my father was when he died now.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah.
And that's just a crazy, crazy thing. And it's crazy how one photo could bring back that
All of that. Fact.
Yeah.
those shits, you know
All
what I'm saying?
those suppressed memories
Posted
and
that
shit.
photo, right? He was like, yo,
Yeah.
which one is me?
Which
I
one
said,
is me?
homie, you the obvious. You was right there.
I was the only non-black one in the class.
You was the little chubby kid?
Nah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't fat though.
I didn't say fat.
You was chubby fat.
Yo, but I got a story like that from back then. I don't know if I said it already, but my sister had a friend that he was gay and he had AIDS. And she brought him to the house. This is around that time. And I remember she gave him juice in the cup, so I had my eye on that cup. Like, all right, I gotta.
Oh yeah, facts. You did say that.
Yeah, and then my little brother later on brought me something to drink in that cup. He was young though, and I'm like, I said, you brought me the AIDS cup? And he said, oh, you saw that? He tried to really give me that shit, bro.
That's bad.
But we didn't know though, but still, just the thought that he was trying to give me that cup. And
grimy.
and we didn't even know if it was contagious, like through,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's risky.
Yeah, even though he was young, he was already on some grimy shit back then.
Could have killed you.
Scumbag, fat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
story.
Yo, Chrissy, you walk around with Narcan?
No, I have it in my car.
For what?
For what?
Because honestly, I was driving through Bushwick and I saw, like, I guess, it was a drug addict on the street. He overdosed and some white Bushwick girl came and she had Narcan and she was like bringing him back to
We
life.
didn't ask you that. We asked you, why do you
Why?
For that reason.
So
if
you
anybody-
drive around looking to save people?
Kind of.
Superhero shit.
Got my cape on.
You don't got a happy
Overdose
pen?
saver.
Like a happy pen in case somebody has an allergic?
Happy pen.
I think it's
Happy,
called
whatever.
a
It's,
Epi
yeah,
pen.
yeah, whatever it's called.
You got a hepatitis pen.
I don't know. I don't know what it's
You got
called.
hep- you got hep C?
Happy. But I remember that we went to my son's football game and there was a lady there, and there was mad bees, bro. And she just kept saying that I'm allergic to bees. I'm allergic to bees. I hope I don't get. You got the EpiPen? She was telling her daughter, and on the low, I was like, I hope this bitch gets stung by a bee. I want to see what happens and shit. Oh, I'm allergic. Yo, it's mad bees though, bro.
I had to use the Narcan.
No, thank God, but at least I have it. 'cause,
So you
like,
ride
let's just
around
say-
like a fucking.
Let's just say, like, I don't know, like, you don't know if people are, like, using drugs behind someone's back. Like, you know, someone could be on the low doing weird shit, you know?
So
like,
you think about these things?
I do, because you want to know why? I've done, like, events.
What?
where,
Oh, I
like,
thought you were about to say I've done things.
I've done events.
Deep dives.
No, I've done events
get
where
the
they have the
boo-boo.
prevention. It died, thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, damn you.
Damn you.
I just
Damn you.
They
Damn
give it
you.
away for free from like a prevention table like at
I'm
an
gonna
event.
save somebody's life today.
Never
She
know.
went through the dope strip. Look at that.
You'll be so scared. You'll be so scared if somebody's dying.
You
Yo,
know what?
I
When
seen
things
it
happen,
happen.
when
That was
things
crazy.
happen, like it's fight or flight. Like I've been in situations where like my adrenaline takes over and I don't even think like how I would react in that situation. I just do.
So you can move a car, you think? Your adrenaline? You can
Yo,
move
I seen somebody
Maybe.
fucking straight up beat dead.
Out?
See that?
Seen a mouth, bro?
She said, I seen somebody straight dead, right? This lady's running in the middle of the street screaming. I have the radio on, so it just looks like just mouth open, right? So So I lower the radio and she's saying that this kid's dead, right? So I'm like, holy shit.
What the fuck you want me to do?
Yo, listen, the fire department came. You would think I would think it's ambulance or the police. The fire department pulled up. They hop out. He's done. Like he looks gray. He's finished, right? She's like, he's not breathing. He hasn't been breathing for minutes. Like she must have called them, right? Bro, they stabbed him up with the fucking Narcan shit or whatever it is. Bro, he sat up. Like he didn't come too slowly. He literally went and just sat up. I was like, what the fuck? What's in that?
Yeah, what is in there?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't.
How you shooting people with shit you don't know what it is?
What you thought she was gonna say? You ain't got this in it.
I don't
Yo,
know
that
what's in
shit,
it.
that shit
Go up to
sat him
somebody
up.
and stabbed him with it. That's normal.
It's a needle?
No, it's actually like it goes up your nose. It's a spray.
Oh,
yeah.
word? Nah, they jabbed him with it. Whatever
That
that,
might
was.
have been like an adrenaline thing.
They
Yeah.
jabbed him and he
They
sat
pulp-
up
like
like
Pulp
this,
Fiction.
bro. He
Yeah,
sat
yeah.
like, whoop.
I seen a video of like
I said, holy
Yo, don't give me none of those
shit.
things, because I'll do that to a normal person just one day.
Facts.
Fucking around.
It's like having a taser, right?
I have a taser.
Just in case
You ever use
somebody
it?
needs to be tased.
No, I didn't use it. Yeah, I've tased myself.
What's the
though.
point?
What an idiot.
Why would you
want to
tase
see if it
yourself?
Just to see what it feels like.
How'd it feel?
It was fun.
You think you could take a real tasing?
I just do like. Nah,
Oh, July
See if you're alive.
26th, Gorilla Fest.
Clap it up.
Back at it again.
Still don't know who the fuck we're gonna have on there, to be honest. There's been so much shit going on. The SOB show, the fucking comedy show, the fucking this show, that show. We like now we're fully focused on it, right?
Showed up.
So I did a
out.
sway freestyle the other day. Redman was there as one of the hosts. So Redman in between songs was like, yo, Nems, you show up to a lot of my shit. I gotta pull up some shit. I said, oh, really? Just so happens I'm having Gorilla Fest July 26th, right? She was like, I'm gonna pull up. So pulling up and being able to put them on the fly is a different thing. So we're working that out. I'm shooting for Redman, Busta. Listen, Busta Rhymes owes me a Gorilla Fest performance. Let me tell you what Busta Rhymes did. He ruined my whole Memorial Day. Busta Rhymes. So Memorial Weekend, Friday, I get a call at 2 a.m. Yo, I need this by tomorrow night, right? So I say,
Memorial
tomorrow,
Day weekend.
I say, yo, I can't give you this until the end of the weekend. It's Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? So I go Sunday, get it done on Memorial Weekend. Monday is Memorial Day, so I get it done on Sunday. So I already stopped my Sunday. Boom. Monday, I'm poolside in New Jersey, right? And fucking get a call from Busta. Bust, what up? Yo, that verse was insane, da 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 da. I'm doing this Knicks anthem. I need this verse
Sportscaster.
by tonight. He tells me. I said, yo, homie, it's Memorial Day. I'm by the pool. There's no studios open. The fuck? I said, yo, I make it happen. The song comes out on a Wednesday. They lose on Thursday. It had a one-day shelf life, this fucking song. Me, Joey Badass, Papoose, and Busta. So now it's over. Like, yo, anything you need, I got you. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I need you to pull up to Gorilla Fest. So we're still going back and forth because he might have had a show at he said he got a show on the 25th in the UK, but he might be back in time. So.
And they won another game, so it wasn't a 1 day.
Yo, excuse me. We're filming a podcast right now.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, we're filming.
I'm looking to go support this shit here.
Nah, don't worry. We don't need support.
Sorry, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Apologize big time, bro.
Nah, no need for apology. Thank you. Yo, the WNBA is still trash or no?
Yeah, trash.
It's not trash. You're
It's
talking about the
trash.
Knicks, and the New York Liberty are undefeated at this moment. They brought an actual championship to New York. When is the last time a New York basketball team did
Nobody
that?
gives a fuck.
Gives a fuck.
Yes,
And they still lost money, bro. What are you talking about?
You're talking
It's a
about
known fact.
Something that is building. The NBA was not fire in the beginning. It was never fire just
What do
right
you
from
mean
the
the beginning? When did it
in
start?
the beginning,
How do you know?
1970,
How do you
1950.
know?
No, when did the
And when did WNBA start?
Oh, I don't know. I would say like
What do you think? It
25
started last
30
year?
years.
30
Yeah,
years.
they
That's a
they
long
lost
fucking
money
Yeah, but now
for 30
it's-
years.
But now it's at its peak. So now it's
Yeah, at its peak, it's still losing
Any
money,
business
bro.
That is losing money for 30 years should be out of business.
And it's because of the men.
oh my God.
It's the fucking truth, bro.
You said men wouldn't even watch lingerie football. Why would they watch WNBA?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make sense that you can't really see the truth.
You're
The
not seeing
NBA,
truth.
the NBA.
You're
What do
talking
you?
about something 2 years ago.
Oh my!
Do you want me
I don't
to
even.
pull out
No,
facts right
no,
now?
don't pull out. Keep your
What
fucking.
facts do you have?
Yeah, no, actually pull your facts out. What's the facts?
Come back around.
We back.
Come back around.
We back.
Makes no sense, this girl.
It all makes sense.
But yo, I had a comedy show at a little more mozzarella. That was fire. Since the last podcast.
Did you bomb?
No, I did good. I think I did good.
Yo, Paz completely annihilated that shit. Shouts to Little Mo, but he was funnier than all the comics that night. And you want to know why? Because he was nervous Thursdays, just like every other show.
Sure.
Like, yo, homie, you bombed the last 10 joints you did, bro. What are you nervous still about? There's nothing to be nervous about. He had his little index card with his jokes, trying to remember them. Me and Hubert said, yo, homie, throw that shit the fuck away, bro. That shit is obviously not working for you,
That's true though.
right?
It is true.
Just
Yeah.
be yourself.
He threw his shit
You
away.
fucking tell stories and make us laugh on the podcast, on the radio, in regular
real
life.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
All day.
just fucking be yourself. But I'll tell you what was the kicker. I know exactly what was the kicker. Because he was sitting behind us, me and Hubert, mad nervous still as the show was going on. Little Mario Bosco, the androgynous fucking man-child, was on stage telling little fucking corny jokes. The crowd was laughing. I know that ate Pass up. Like, yo, this little fucking man, woman,
Thing.
this little thing could do this thing.
And that was like his first, to me, it was like his first comedy.
Nah,
Nah,
I
he
know
does.
for a fact-
He's a comedian.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Pass was like, bro, if he's killing it. So when they're about to call his name up, I look behind, I'm like, yo, where the fuck Pass went?
We thought he went to the bathroom.
We thought he was nervous. That he's standing on the other side of the room, ready to go,
Yeah.
ready to go.
That's true.
They call his name. He don't read no index card. He just tells stories and had the whole crowd in stitches. Finally. And he did his thing and he demolished it. So good that Little Mo didn't even invite him to the next thing because
Nah, it's true. They had something at another and it was the exact same lineup. It was Mario Bosco, the other dude, the girl, and him. And they took pictures and shit and had the same show, except I wasn't there. And he said he was gonna give me like five or six. Yeah, but then he was calling me, how'd I do? I said, what are you talking about, bro? You the headliner, how'd you do?
speaking of comedy, last night we did Don't Ever Disrespect Me live. Had a fucking great time. We roasted literally everybody in the crowd. And it was fucking just a great time all around the board.
It was kind of packed too.
Yeah, no, for a first
Yeah,
show.
no, it was a packed show. And hopefully this is gonna be the first of many.
And it was a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday at 10 p.m.
It was packed, bro.
Yeah. Shouts to Drewski.
Yeah.
Drewski came through.
Yeah.
I think one of the funniest moments to me, besides you guys technically roasting the living shit out of everybody in the crowd, how fucking panicked and distraught Billy June was.
Nervous Nelly, 24/7.
Bro, y'all were roasting shit. And he was panicking, trying to stay the structure.
I say Billy, the more nervous he is, the better the show is gonna go. Whenever he does my shows and he's really crashing out, I always have a fire show.
One thing I was gonna say, you guys, the being off script, off grid, no fucking time limits, doing whatever the fuck you want, that's what made the shit the experience, B.
Yeah.
That's what made it flow fire.
I don't know how it looked for the crowd, but at one point, we were all yelling over each other, mad different jokes. That's cool, but I think for future reference, I can't have more than 2 people on stage with me. Because it was me, Paz, Matt Richards, Will Mills, Ray Ray, and Ken Starr. 6 people. 2 people didn't even have a mic and was still joking on people.
That was hilarious.
And you guys turned on each other.
Oh, that's the little baby thing, the jumping bug.
They back?
It was on me, I flicked it on me.
A whole fucking species of bugs appeared and disappeared.
If y'all would have had like 3 people, that's it.
Yeah, we gonna refine it. That was our first.
Yeah, definitely.
We also did American Sweetheart Live at SOBs. Fucking shouts to Keen Streets. Shouts to OT The Real. Little D. Millie's pulled up. Fucking Tony Touch. Leaky Bands.
Tech.
DJ Technician, the DJ. It was a dope show.
That was a fire show.
And we had a fucking good time. Like, so we've been killing shit on all fronts. Comedy shows, fucking, and we did the Bushwick Collective.
Word.
I can't speak on other artists. When I do big shows like Bushwick Collective is a fucking thousands of people in a 1-block radius performing and shit like that, the Puerto Rican parade, the festival. When I'm done doing my obligation, I don't want to go home. I love walking through the crowd and fucking touching the fucking people.
Nah, it's true. I seen you do it mad. That's fire that you do
I don't
that.
care how tired I am, how hoarse my voice is, if my back hurts, whatever. I walk through the crowd. I fuck with the people. They the ones that, they made me. So
the other dope shit was the Seaport.
Oh, Scratch Bastards Barbecue. Jazzy Jeff, Grandmaster Flash, Ram was there, Static.
That was Sunday, right?
Kid Capri.
Jean Grey.
Oh yeah, I met Jean Grey from the X-Men. Facts. She's getting old, Femke Jensen. That's still beat.
Damn.
Thursday.
Face look like a catcher's mitt.
Damn.
What if she's watching right now? You just
What's
out.
up, Femke?
What's up, Femke?
Femke is crazy.
Right, what else we got, man? Seen any good movies?
I got the fire stick. I just been fucking rocking out to
seen
mad
every movie.
facts. Everything.
I'll tell you one movie that was trash, Captain America, Brave New World.
Oh, that was trash. You know what else was trash? Karate Kid. That was
I got a
trash.
trash movie.
It wasn't trash.
It was too kiddie-ish. Like it didn't, and it was too fast. Like it didn't explain shit.
Yeah, facts.
They try to put too much into.
The Accountant.
The Accountant was trash.
Really?
Yeah.
Yup, The Accountant was definitely. I watched that one with
That
my
shit
mother.
was garbage.
Yo, The Amateur's pretty good. Thunderbolts.
Hi, how are you?
That was pretty
What's
good.
Thunderbolts about?
It's like the new Avengers.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah.
It was pretty
That
good.
shit was alright. Yeah, I've seen basically every movie that's out right now.
Me too. And I started going into 2024. I put 2024 action movies and mad shit came up.
I'll tell you a movie that Pasta was good that wasn't. Copland.
I'm gonna tell you why I like that movie. Because that was,
the real story.
yeah, and
Who gives a fuck?
it was guys from
Yeah.
Brooklyn. Yeah, it was good though.
At one scene, they were in a courthouse. Yo, my homie, they had to film it in like a little empty room like this and just added like, it had one door. It was mad bootleg, low budget.
Yeah, Mobland. I watched the first season of that. That's
heard Mob
that's
Moblin.
fire.
Fire-ish new show out.
Fact. That shit is.
What's it about?
Tom Hardy's.
The land of the mob.
Nah, I think it's in
Mobs is in the UK.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's in
With the
England.
accents and all of that?
Yeah, with Tom Hardy.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
They were trying to compare it to Sopranos, like as
it's
it
totally
being
different.
good. Yeah,
Totally
I know,
different.
But
But
that's
like on the
very
level
good.
of that?
that's what they were saying.
better.
Very good.
I think it's gonna be better than that.
Yeah.
I saw Lilo.
What's that other
Yeah, I like that shit. That shit.
That's crazy.
Sopranos was like.
Nah, Sopranos is
Nah,
nuts.
Sopranos a good show, but
To this day.
nah,
That's
that.
debatable. That's debatable, but
Yeah.
that's a good one.
But it
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
It is a good one.
Alto
Watch it.
Nights with Robert De Niro playing Vito Genovese and
How was that shit?
That was pretty good.
Because Scorsese did that, right?
No, he didn't.
Who did
I
that?
thought Scorsese did it, and then I googled it. It was another mob movie guy, but he's not a Scorsese.
Was it good?
It was
It was
alright.
a good watch, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I
Damn. So
like,
he's going
I
out.
would wait for DVD if you don't got the fires.
Final Destination was a good movie. I like
saw it on
shit.
the plane.
It
I
was
was like,
It was
it
alright.
was good for all the other Final Destinations that they put out.
I haven't seen one of those in a minute, and
You went to 4DX and seen it? I thought you went to 4DX and seen Final Destination.
No, I did something else. I didn't go. What was it that I did something else with you, I think, you guys. Because I remember I had plans and then I didn't go.
Live action movie of the week,
I ain't watched no movies, just was working out.
Scumbag of the week.
Working out. Scumbag. I got a scumbag. So right before my trip to St. Martin, I had some like 19-year-old, 18, 19-year-old kid like change lanes. Change lanes, hit my car, whatever. He had a learner permit. So I was like trying to do the nice thing and not call the cops, not go through insurance. And I went on vacation, came back, he blocked me. I know, right? And then I called him from like my dad's phone or some shit like that. He finally answered. And he was like, okay, we're gonna go through insurance, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, Geico called me yesterday and he's denying everything and not providing evidence. So Scott Meyer from Amityville, it's up, your time's up. Scumbag.
Yo, you know what you should do is
I have
find
videos
out-
of everything. I have all the
find out
shit.
his Instagram, have
Everything.
Blow him up.
Yeah. But it
Photoshop
doesn't
him
matter.
with, like, a
I
small
have
dick.
everything. Word. I have his license, his registration, his insurance, pictures, videos, everything. So it's like, I don't know why you tried it.
Yo, my scumbag of the week is Chrissy's lesbian crew.
Why?
yeah, they phony.
Why? What did they do?
So,
During Pride Month, are you really about to do this?
Yeah,
Oh shit. He said yeah.
yeah,
There was like no hesitation.
yeah.
Like,
Because
yes.
it's out of control.
All of them.
and this is not even something I talked about with Paz. He just knows. So before last night's comedy show,
Yes.
we sent in names for the list. So Mex kept adding names, and I'm like, Mex, who the fuck are all these names? Or whatever. But one name I did notice is Sable Boykin. That's Chrissy's cousin.
Yeah.
Or her lesbian crew.
She's not a
And I'm
lesbian.
sure there was other,
She's not lesbian?
whatever. Yeah, but she's down with the lesbian crew.
She's not with me.
Yeah. So, after the show was over, the show was technically supposed to be 10 to 11:30. The show ran to like
12:15.
12:15. We come out, we're outside, it gotta be like 12:30, 12:45 now.
At least.
Sable Boykin and two others from the lesbian group come walking up.
Trying to joke with, like, get the fuck out of there. Where were you?
So they show, I don't expect them to show me support anyway. They're not, I don't care, they're not my,
You're not a lesbian.
yeah, exactly.
Fuck your lesbians.
But this goes to show again that Chrissy's lesbian crew doesn't support Chrissy.
That's not
Or
true.
anybody else.
My crew, Ange.
Ange.
She's excluded. She's not my.
She's 10 years
She's
clean.
not a lesbian.
She's 10 years clean. And
hung
she's
that
10
shit
years.
up. Yeah.
She's 10 years
Not
clean.
10 years clean.
She's 10.
Years clean.
No. Shame on you. Shame on you.
So yeah, that was my scumbag of the week. Don't ever disrespect me trying to pull up at 12:30 like you were there the whole time.
Yeah.
Nah, stay where the fuck you was at.
And that's it. She
That's
still
the movable
came
moves,
to
right? You
show
pull up
up.
right at
She
the
couldn't
end.
come
That shit was
earlier 'cause they
fire.
were coming from work or whatever. They
Yo,
were
the show was
doing.
supposed to be over at 11:30. Shows up at 12:45.
Drunk.
Yeah.
They were drunk.
She had to work. You said she had to
No,
work.
Chrissy said no, he
They
wasn't.
had to work.
I don't know if they were.
That's
I
my
can't
scumbag. You got a
confirm or
scumbag?
Yeah, a little more mozzarella.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you why. He looked out and he put me on his show,
Damn.
but he pissed down my back and told me it was raining. Cause he said, yeah, you know, I'm gonna give you 5. You know, I usually give guys 5 shows, depending on how you do. Bro, I really smoked that shit. I'm not just saying that. I went hard in the paint.
And he saw it.
He was there. He was cracking up too. I'm looking right at him.
Yeah.
And then he lied to me. You know what I'm saying? They don't lie to me, man. I'm a grown ass man. Tell me I'm gonna give you 1 shot and that's it. I respect it. Good looking. I'm gonna do what I do anyway. But don't tell me that that's gonna lead to more shit. And then you got fucking Mario Bosco and Pork Chops and all these other people going with you. And I killed them. Literally. So that's why he my scumbag. I fuck with Mo though. He's good people, but
Some people need to realize that there's always enough room for everybody to win. Like, you can be really good at comedy and so can he, and you guys can both win, and both these things can be true.
That was what was
Instead of
fire
you
about what
trying
you
to
put together
gatekeep.
yesterday.
gatekeeping, yeah. And I'm different. Like I'm not.
Show. Everybody was. Everybody had their slot, and
yeah.
everybody was. You know, that's a perfect example of that.
100%. Because
Yeah,
I never
fact.
did really comedy like that. Will Mills is a stand-up comedy. Ray Ray does stand-up. Ken Stars has done it. Paz does it. But it don't matter to me. I want the best experience, even if I'm not the funniest. I want the best experience. That's the same way I am with music. When I ask somebody for, like, Ghostface, perfect example. When Ghostface sent me that verse, he fucking annihilated that Don't Ever Disrespect Me song.
She was fine.
Did I go back and do my verse over? No. Do I fucking care that I don't care. I want the best product as a whole. It doesn't matter if I'm the main person shining. Yeah, I'm gonna shine regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's my song. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shine regardless. Supreme Clientele 2 though, shouts to Ghostface. Supreme Clientele 2 comes out June 20th when I think this thing is dropping. I think this episode is dropping on June 20th. Ghostface album, Supreme Clientele 2, I think is out. I'll have a verse on there, and I might be on the skit or 2. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited about that anyway. But when this drops, America's Sweetheart Deluxe will be out. It drops actually at midnight tonight. So it'll be out. 5 new songs on the DSPs like Apple, Spotify, all of that. 5 brand new songs, like a whole new EP. And on the vinyl, it got 6 new songs. So you get an extra song when you buy the vinyl. The vinyls are available in the store and at americasweetheart.nyc. Bing bong. You got a scumbag of the week, Six?
My workers from my car wash, both of them.
I feel like you've said that before.
Nah, I never said that before. They're actually really good, but they both did a no-call, no-show yesterday,
Really?
and the whole shop was closed.
It was nice yesterday.
I was gonna
It's
say
a
that's
beautiful
probably
day
why.
to make money yesterday. So I asked them, I texted them, and I said, are you guys showing up today? Because I seen that they weren't there, you know what I'm saying? And he said, actually, I'm in court. I got something going on with court. I said, do you think the best time to tell me was right now?
Word.
So why the other one didn't go?
Same shit, you know, like it was like one of those excuses. So now I'm gonna just probably,
Get new workers.
that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just, figure it out from there.
Unless they show you the court paper documentation.
I'm not even gonna make them do all of that because
There
to
you go,
me
man.
it's
They could have
just.
told you weeks before. You know about
Yeah.
court months before.
Listen, the thing is about me, like as far as like with all the businesses I run and shit like that, is like I'm mad cool, bro. I'm somebody that you want to work with. They don't work for me, they work with me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for them to just disregard it like that, they won't work with
You think it
me
was like
anymore.
planned?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but at the same time, I'm not jacking it, and I gotta.
You got a scumbag of the week?
Yeah, the dude that pulled up on us when we was at the mall, so that shit had me tight.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
the dude started talking all that
But he
wild
wasn't
shit.
talking to us, per se.
Homie, he was
Per se.
He was in
talking-
front of us, yes. But he wasn't talking to us, because he was just talking to everybody in general.
he he didn't look around, he looked at us.
He said, what the red on the Puerto Rican flag stands for? He was like, they don't fucking know.
Yeah, that shit had me tight, yo.
Yeah, fact.
Came out of his face, though. You've been wanting to hit him. I was like, yo, I'm getting a bag from Monster Energy right now. We can't hit nobody.
Yeah, that shit got me tight. I don't care about like all the other shit, but when he said that other shit, I was like, what? But you know, that's a scumbag motherfucker right there.
That's what we naming this podcast.
Puerto Rico!
Can I make an announcement?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're pregnant?
Pregnant?
Clap it up.
Yeah. About time.
Tuesday, June 24th, Comedy and Cannabis is back again at the Penthouse, hosted by us, outside with Gorilla Nems. We have THC infused cotton candy.
I'm not gonna be there.
Infused piraguas.
When did you talk to me about that?
You literally reposted it.
So what? That doesn't mean I was gonna.
All right, well, either way, I'm
Nah, I'm gonna be
promoting
there.
it.
I'm gonna be there.
I got a
He's gonna
code.
get tight.
I got a discount code outside, all caps, save $10 on your tickets if you watch this episode. So what is this episode
What
called?
are we calling it?
What do we call this?
Hiatus. We took mad long to drop an episode.
Oh, why did we take that long?
Festivities.
Oh,
Explain yourself, Ray.
My fault.
100%
come
it's your fault.
apologize to everybody.
Come show yourself.
Come show yourself.
Come creme de la creme.
Hold up, do a fit check on you. Come here.
Come here. Dominicano.
Cuffed.
Cuffed.
Cuff shorts.
Nah, he took
Nah.
a cigarette out the other leg.
He stitched like that.
He had a cigarette.
took his
He had a
cigarette
cigarette in one of the
He
legs.
cut his pants.
Yo, those houses?
Those are fire.
No, but the reason we haven't shot for that long is completely Ray's fault and FIFA, the audio guy, who's not here. Episode 58,
The festivities.
we back.
We back.
We back.
Yeah, that's it. We back.
We didn't do drip check.
Monster Energy,
Drip check. See,
FYL hat, FYL shades, outside tee with the pigeons, you heard? Tiger camo shorts, and of course, Saucony's Shadow 6000. You heard? There we go. Pause.
I got the Buffalo Gorillas hat. Fuck your lenses. Kiv Superman shirt. Kiv shorts. Kiv socks. Saucony Pro Grids.
I'm in black. Go ahead.
Nice.
When they pay me, I'll shout them out. Go ahead.
I got the fake Crocs, but check these out. I got some FYL Croc pins. Those are fire. They've made these whole sheen Crocs fire. I got the Essentials Peach sweat shorts that I'm sweating in. I got the weekend merch because I just got back from the concert. Fire. And we outside with the boo-boo.
That shit is trash.
It's not.
Yeah, yo.
I got the loyal to the sport Saucony's on. I got my one-of-a-kind big long shorts, no other duplicate. And I got my tank top on, and that's it.
Where's the bucket?
Oh, the bucket is mine.
Yeah, live action bucket.
Live
you heard?
action bucket. You know what time it is.
And this has been Outside with Gorilla Nems. Fuck your life.